It's almost football season at Christopher Newport University. The captain's getting ready for year number 18. I'm Francis Tomasino, and I'm happy to be joined by Art Link, the head coach of the captains, as we head into year 2 of the Art Link era. And, Coach, how is preseason practice going?
It's going well. Our guys, we got a good group of freshmen in. We've added some depth, much needed, on the offensive line, defensive line. We're excited about some of the guys that we brought here that are freshmen, and then we're excited about our older guys. They're a little more experienced. Some of the guys, due to the way the season kind of turned out, we got 2 strings of guys that have played a lot of football, so we feel good about our team and where we're heading right now.
Captains open up on Saturday, September 1st against Southern Virginia, and you had your first game last year against the Knights, came up with a big victory. What do you have to do to beat them this year?
They got a new coach. I hear their defensive coordinator has been promoted, so they'll be good on defense again. And obviously, we got to make sure that we do what we did. We started fast last year. We hope we can get that done again. We got to be sound on their option scheme and be kind of adjust to what they're doing because they got a new offense. So we'll see what happens there, and just got to be ready to kind of adjust to whatever they throw at us.
How's the quarterback situation look? Everybody wants to talk about that.
Yeah, everybody wants to talk about the quarterback. We have a good group of guys at the quarterback position. Our offensive coordinator, Coach Mariani, will name the starter. I know Jack has proven that he's been a guy that we can rely on. Then we have a couple other guys fighting for that number 2 spot, and they're also challenging Jack if Jack can't come in there and do what he needs to do. But right now we have a good group of guys. They all throw the football really well. They're really working hard, so I'm excited about those guys.
Jack Anderson got a taste of it last year, and now he will likely be the leader. And how about in the backfield? Tage Brown, of course, is returning, and you've got some new kids there as well.
Right, so we had a transfer, Nemo Harris. He's a different kind of back, a little more of a slasher, and he'll hit it up in there. He took carries at Lewisburg Junior College. He took carries in high school. It was a really good back. Then we also had Corbin Donaldson. So we're excited about him as well. He's a guy that took carries, 30, 40 carries as a freshman. Excited about where he's at.
Let's talk about this camp as far as what it was like this year compared to last year. What are the differences you've had this year in your second preseason camp?
Yeah, so, year 2, the weather was probably the biggest adjustment. We got a lot more rain. Fields, we're kind of having to navigate through that. But I would say that from this side of it, this year we're looking a little more on that whole discipline side of it. We're really stressing that and those little small details. Last year was so scheme oriented. This year we're kind of a little bit solid in our system. So we're just kind of working the details of it, the fine line.
It's tough for student athletes when they report. Obviously, they've got to get into the program. You've got a lot of newcomers. How's everybody reacted to that?
It's good. Actually, we had a whole week where there's no distractions. Then we jump into orientation, and that's where it's harder as a freshman to kind of adjust. They're getting pulled in a lot of different directions, a lot of distractions. But I think our guys are, seeming to be a little bit less distracted this year than they were last year. And we're sort of adjusting it, have a better understanding as to what is being asked of the administration. So we want to give them, obviously, a good orientation and allow them to get acclimated. But at the same token, we're getting our guys ready.
Make plans to be at all 5 home games this year at Pomoco Stadium. Season tickets are on sale at the Freeman Center ticket office. And, of course, Game 1, Saturday, September 1st against Southern Virginia at 7 o'clock. We hope to see you at Pomoco Stadium. And if not, you can watch the Captains right here on cnusports.com/live.